Okay, so I'm definitely throwing back Mortal Coil. An early Doomsayer might not be bad, to be honest. Definitely want to keep Reno. Maybe I don't need Doomsayer, though, especially with Reno. Yeah, I think instead I'll just keep tapping and looking for, you know, things like Twilight Drake, Mountain Giant, so... Doomsayer and Reno are like two ends of the spectrum. One is you're saying, okay, I can take the face damage and I'll just heal up, and the other is like, well, I can't take the face damage, and so I'm just going to kill your board so that I don't get hit as much. So, I mean, it's not like the only way it works, but I'm just saying that usually one is more, you're okay with damage. And that's what we've chosen, so we're just going to look for cards. That's not bad. We don't care about a 1/6. We don't really have a follow-up play, so hopefully we draw something good. Twilight Drake, Mountain Giant, something like that would be the best. We can go Brewster tap. Guess that's the play. We can tap first. I don't think it's going to change anything at 3 mana, but we can still tap first. Maybe that actually does. Because that way you can't heal it back up 3. Actually, I don't know. Nah, I still like Brewster, to be honest. And the reason I like it is because it takes 2 of his minions to trade into it. So he's... Well, I guess he could heal this up first. Then he's losing his turn. Okay, Power Shield. I don't know. Maybe there's a case to be made for Bolt. But we have a lot of stuff anyways. I'm not really concerned. We can... Okay, let's get Sylvanas down. We're not worried about taking extra damage because we have Reno, so he might just try to ignore this and go face. If it does, we just, you know, hit him with Reno. Okay. Is it Reno time? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't want to take much damage more. We could go Farseer and just kind of wait a turn. So our options are... I don't know if I really want to brand Farseer. To me, it's like, nah, he'll just make favorable trades.
Many possibilities.
So we could go Farseer, Shadowbolt. No, I don't like that. I think I have to Reno.
Let none survive.
We're gonna be rich.
Everything else was just too risky. Good.
Once upon a time. My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
Okay. I don't really want to let's just see here. We could go 4, 5, 6, 3, 7, and Mortal Coil. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make a really big Drake. Just something that just sticks on the board and can just continually put in good work. Also is really good with the combo with Faceless Shambler. It's really hard for him to remove a 4/17. It's Shadow or Pain, Shadow or Death. Neither of it work with it. So his only hope really is Entomb. He's just going for the board flood. Okay. So let's start with Kazakus here. We'll look for 5 drops, see if it makes sense. 4 damage to all minions. It's not bad. It's probably the best. And how about our summons? We have Bran, Farseer. No, we haven't played Farseer. We have Bran, Brewster. Yeah, I guess that's probably the best, to be honest. Yeah, that's pretty good. Still got a 4/10, cleared most of the board. Got 2 good minions. One that, if it's not removed right away, will punish him over time. Best thing is we still kept our Shadow Flame too.
You play with magic beyond your understanding.
Okay. So I think we're going to go for value here. We can play Mountain Giant, Dark Peddler, and Shadowbolt Trade. So start with the start with the Peddler since we're gaming 2 cards. Makes our Mountain Giant cheaper. Definitely not mixtures. Probably Leopard Gnome. I don't think we want any more heal. Or maybe we do actually. Yeah, maybe we do. And then probably Blood Imp is probably the best. Those ones, neither were great, but so we can go Shadowbolt Trade. Shadowbolt tap, or maybe not. Maybe let's just think here. Yeah, I think I'd rather tap. Okay, so now we're just 1 combo piece away with the Power Overwhelming. So we probably want to get Emperor on the board right away. This Twilight Drink is just so good. Just keeps providing value. Alright, let's get this Emperor down here. I do want to tap this turn, so let's tap first. Play, I don't know, probably mixtures at this point. Actually, maybe I'd prefer a Blood Imp, just for the health. Just to continually keep my my Emperor alive. We might see, even if he plays Dragonfire Potion, we have a Drake that'll... Ah, you jerk. Good one. So now that combo's dead. But Jiraxis is not risky against Priest because there's no OTK in this deck list, so he has to do everything by minion damage. Okay, so if we take a little bit of damage with Jiraxis, still summon a 6/6. We do 3 damage here. 3 trade. Yeah, I'm going Jiraxis now.
You face Jiraxis.
Even if you play something big and scary like a Ysera, we can always nether it, so take this so we don't have to get hit by the Drake. I'm playing Mistress here just because we're down a couple pieces of health, and so and plus it's extra stuff to trade as well, just to make sure that we have, you know, we don't take any more phase damage. Nice. Usually when you play Jiraxis against a priest that doesn't have a, an OTK combo, which most of them don't, it's like, good game if you can get it on an empty board. So whenever I see queued up against Shaman now, I expect it to be, at this point in the meta, seems to be more Jade aggro lists. I've been playing Jade mid-range lists, so much faster. And if that's the case, I'm looking for better cards than this. I'm looking for things like Doomsayer, Dirty Rat. I'm looking for, wow, we get both of them. Okay, take your pick. Things like Swamp Ooze is good too. I'm just trying to think, is it too greedy to wait one more turn? I think it is, because... okay. Maybe I just Dirty Rat instead. Okay, he has no... that's really good. That's really good. He has no minions, so all spells, huh? Or weapons. So I'm definitely just gonna tap here then, because I know that he has or had no minions, so I can play a Doomsayer next turn. It probably actually, it's not necessarily gonna live. He might just throw spells at it, but because his hand is so weak, maybe he just lets it die. Oh, Reno, my goodness. We're good. So, no matter if this goes off or not, we can play Refreshment Vendor next turn. Okay. Kind of expected that, but we just saved ourselves up to 7 face damage because he could throw Jade Lightning at face. No need to play Hellfire at this point. We can always do that a little later. There's a case to be made for second Brewster there, but second rate Brewster, but I couldn't tap, so I don't really want to play that. I can play that next turn. I'm really trying to save Hellfire for a point in time where I will get like Flame Tongue if I'm not overwhelmed. All this is just like meaningless to me. Like I just couldn't care less about all this damage we're taking. When we have things like Hellfire and Reno Jackson and stuff like that, it's just like do whatever you want, do it. I don't really care. So now let's just decide. We can go Brewster tap. That's an option. We can go Shadow Bolt 3/4 and tap, or Mortal Coil. I don't know if we need a Mortal Coil. Honestly, I'm just thinking probably Brewster. I wanna tap more. I want to get ahead in cards quite a bit because, like I said, we have big removal. We have Reno. We can spend our turn tapping, and that way when we just do like a big AOE or a Reno, we have a handful of cards, and he's probably near exhausted. So, it's a good situation for us. It's fine if he wants to burn all these spells to clear stuff away. Every card he plays, I'm happy except for that one. But we can siphon soul that one, so we're fine.
More cakes.
Demon Wrath, Shadow Bolt's only 6. Could kill the turn after. Nah, I think we're just gonna siphon it. So next turn, we've got some pretty good AoE. We can either Demon Wrath. Depends on what he plays, of course, but maybe just Demon Wrath, Mortal Coil, a bigger minion, or where it looks like Demon Wrath might just clear everything regardless. Oh man, we're just killing it this game. Yeah, we don't worry about it. I'm gonna play Bran here. I'm not really worried about Bran dying. If he wants to throw Jade Lightning at it, just let him go for it, but I just want something on the board to be able to... Now that is something I'm worried about. So I actually want to get close to full health. Because because I'm worried about the Rock Biter combo. There's a lot of things we could easily lose to here. So let's go, I think it's far too risky to... There's no point in playing with risk, right? So, yeah, if that card is Rock Biter, I mean, he only needs to do 3 damage, so we're not risking this. Truthfully, I probably could get away with another turn. I could also like go with Peddler, picking 2 cards. I might pick up like some small taunt, but I just didn't feel like it was worth the risk. He's still hanging onto this card, so my guess is that probably a Rock Biter. Let's go Peddler here. We want some taunts. Power Overwhelming is good. That's 2 for the combo for a quick kill. Soulfire is not bad, but I think I'm actually going to take Mistress here just because of how much he's going to be hitting me. 4 extra health is always good, especially with the hero power that he has. So how much we have now? Because we have a Power Overwhelming and a health. We have 2 Power Overwhelmings and a Hellfire, so that's it's an extra 8 damage. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so it's definitely not enough, but we can go for a Shambler. Yeah, let's go for a Shambler. Oh, we got Leroy. That's still not quite enough though, right? With Faceless, it is next turn. So you know what? Let's just go Faceless on this, and then we'll just win next turn. Nice. Yeah, we were gonna Leroy Power Overwhelming Faceless next turn, so he didn't really have a chance. I just need to make sure that there wasn't, you know, a big burst, and you know, any type of taunt would stop that. His only hope would be like double Rock Biter plus like some burn spell. So yeah, that was pretty much as good as it gets. You know, we got everything. We got, you know, a Dirty Rat with nothing coming out. We got a Doomsayer. There's just no complaints. We got Reno early.
Gul'dan versus Thrall. For Doomhammer, your soul shall be mine.
Okay. Mortal Coil, you don't. No, I'm passing on Mortal Coil. I know, like, you know, especially with a pirate deck, you can get some value for it, but I mean, if you're going first, that means you have to spend turn 2 reacting and playing 1 mana, and I don't want to do that. So, Refreshment Vendor's okay, but it's a little slow. I think I'm just gonna look for like the 2 and 3 drops, like, you know, Imp Gang Boss, Dirty Rat, Doomsayer. Reno, nice. Yeah, I'm happy with this. So even if there's a board flood, we get Brewster. We can get Brewster out probably on turn 3. If it's slower or if we're just losing a lot of health, we have Reno. We can Shadow Bolt, Totem Golem if you waited till turn 3. I mean turn 2 for it. Coins it out, but it's okay. We can still play it the turn after. Probably not doing anything here, maybe equipping a weapon. That was interesting. He had that in his hand, he didn't play it on 1. So that's just showing to me like he really, like, he just wanted a maximum punching value. That was really weird. I don't know why he wouldn't play Tunnel Trog first. Okay. So now we can play Brewster's pretty good here. Could always get Brewster value later. Maybe we'll just play on curve. next turn we can tap plus Brewster, so I actually like this a little more. It has a little bit more health too. The extra one attack doesn't mean anything against this board, so. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I could power overwhelm this. Actually, that's probably better. Power overwhelming Faceless Shambler. I'll show you my original play first, and then we'll obviously go with that better play. But the first play I was thinking of is throwing in the 3/5 into the 3/3, playing Brewster, tapping, and then next turn Siphoning Souling this. But that's definitely not the better play. So we get to kill this. He's going to be he's going to be overloaded, and that's one nasty taunt for him to deal with. Like that's a taunt that you just don't come back from as an aggro deck. I mean, you have to sink so much resources into it. If he has Flame Tongue, that's probably his best bet, because then he could 5, 7. Yeah, he can just get through it with Flame Tongue, but it still clears his board. So yeah, that'll be definitely his best play. I guess with spell power, you know, you could throw down a lightning bolt. You'd have to trade in 2 of his minions. Yeah, so there's a couple ways he can deal with it fairly effectively. I mean, it's just he loses his board, he has to play a spell. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna save that Swamp Ooze because our opponent plays Doomhammer in this deck. Okay, we'll siphon that then. So wish we could play something else, but we can't. Okay. But I guess what we can do next turn is we can Bran Kazakus. We'll get 1/1 drop and then maybe a 5 after that. I don't think he plays. I should look at this. I'm pretty sure this deck list doesn't play Bloodlust, but that would kind of suck. But anyways, yeah, let's go with what we were gonna do. We'll get 1/1 drop and maybe a 5 on the second. We'll see, because we want to play 1 now. So 3 damage is probably the best, just so we can clear one of these taunts. And 2 damage to all minions. That would be good, but no, we're not doing it. We'll just go with the armor. Just because at that point in time, we're just clearing away 1 attack, and we're just taking away 2 totems. That's not enough to do it. And we're already clearing 1 of the minions anyway, so. Now for the second one, let's go with a 5 cost. I think I'd rather draw. No, I don't need to draw, really. Probably 5 damage is fine. And 7 armor. Now, it's easy to make the case that that's a little excessive when you have Reno Jackson, but I'm just playing it really safe. I mean, we have Acidic Swamp Ooze. We have, you know what? I'm actually kind of regretting not drawing the cards now, to be honest. This isn't bad, but kind of wish I did have those cards. Just because I'd like to get some more offensive stuff. Like, first I'd like to get some more defensive stuff like Hellfire and Chatflame, but then I'd also like to get some bigger minions too. There's like things like Mind Control Tech first, which would take something. Because if he attacks with the weapon, he's not going to have the buffed up Buccaneer unless he has another weapon in hand. I'm going Doomsayer here. Brewster Doomsayer. Let's do it. Tap. Just clear the board. We get back control. I like it. This might be a good turn too if he thinks if he's not going to clear the Doomsayer, he might just equip a Doomhammer, and then we could follow up with a Swamp Ooze. So I guess he is clearing the Doomsayer. How are you clearing the Doomsayer? What? You took 4 damage just so you can get 1 damage on face? Really? Okay. I should be safe to tap. Looking for taunts. Flame Imp is just a little too risky. Because really the only way I'm going to lose is just to get burned out. Let's see. Well, let's just do this. Mind Control Tech. And then let's taunt up. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. So in a situation like that, the only thing that was going through my mind was I just didn't want to get down to the point where where I could get hit with just a gigantic burst. So I'm always thinking about, okay, Doomhammer, Rockbiter, Lava Burst, just how much damage she could do. So that's why I wanted to kind of float around 20 or more and just not take unnecessary risks. So if I could just put up a taunt that, you know, protects me from the weapons, build my board slowly rather than just getting myself down low, I'm going to keep myself in the position of not getting OTK'd. And with Reno in hand, it's just, you know, it might be a little slower of a win, but it's more of an unrisky, you know, close to guaranteed win. So, hey, thanks so much for checking out my video. I'd appreciate if you just take a quick second to like and comment below. I'd love to hear what you're thinking. If you're not connected with me yet, make sure you subscribe right here on YouTube. And also, if you can't get enough of LegendJeremy, you can check out this video right here. Okay, guys, until next time, keep grinding.